Stoicism provides a practical framework for living well through aligning thoughts and actions with virtues like courage, wisdom, and temperance. While defining virtue poses philosophical complexities, examining how Stoics conceived and cultivated these excellences offers insights for steadying character against life's storms. This essay will explore three core Stoic virtues: courage, wisdom, and temperance, through Stoic philosophical doctrines, ancient texts, and applications for modern living. The hope is illuminating Stoicism's transformative potential for cultivating a balanced, resilient character through habitual virtue practice. Courage. To Stoics, courage represented more than mere physical bravery but an overarching mental and emotional fortitude applied across all affairs. Cicero defined courage as the conquering of fear of natural evils, and Epictetus viewed it as controlling the trepidations of the soul. While fear remains part of human nature, courage emerges through mastery over distressing impulses via reason. Rather than suppressing fear, Stoics calmly confronted sources objectively and acted virtuously regardless. Early Stoics made courage central. Zeno argued, living in accordance with virtue required courage's constant, considered action. For Marcus Aurelius, life represented opportunities to practice virtues like courage by meeting each problem bravely and thoughtfully. He depicted battles as natures, training for courage, through which wisdom emerged by mindfully enduring hardships' lessons. Courage manifested for Stoics through accepting fortune's realities with dignified resolve opposed to resentment. As resentment proved fruitless while undermining virtue, Seneca urged realizing the power of the mind over circumstances, acknowledging externals lack inherent meaning beyond perceptions. Remaining calm through prosperity or poverty's vicissitudes demands courage via reason's mastery over passions. Courage strengthens reason via sustained fortitude practice. Journaling hardship reflections identifies thought distortions provoking emotions beyond reality while envisioning rational, principled responses cultivates mental preparation. Regular contemplation of courageous role models like soldiers and reformers facing oppression reminds that inner strength stems from reasons, not circumstances, governance. Daily courage cultivation readies the psyche to welcome difficulties helpfully rather than dreadfully. Courage remains vital today amid life's stresses. Journaling anger triggers through daily experiences cultivates patience. Visualizing setbacks courageously practiced through integrity, resolve and acceptance of impermanence strengthens the ability to greet difficulties rationally rather than emotionally. Consistently enduring tedium or discomfort through principled perseverance exercises reason's mastery of passions turbulent within. Courage anchors virtue through fortitude amid adversities both grand and humble, internal and external. Wisdom. For Stoics, wisdom centered on discerning life's purposes through reason's guidance rather than fleeting whims. Wisdom originated from sound judgment applied toward virtuous choices aligned with nature's righteous order through reflective discernment. Socrates inspired that an unexamined life lacks value, prompting Stoics to continually sharpen rational insights through mindful analysis of everyday assumptions and perspectives. Zeno defined wisdom as acting, according to nature, through reason's illumination versus caprice. Nature represented universal reason from which derived ethical principles like compassion alongside insights into humanity's shared existence. Wisdom emerged from aligning conduct with reason's righteous design intuitively apprehended through conscience and logic rather than emotion or opinion alone. Cicero argued wisdom developed gradually through diligent self-examination and education's cultivation of sound thinking abilities. Epictetus saw wisdom's pinnacle as realizing the control which is given from nature to us over our judgments. Daily contemplation of doctrines and paradoxes nourished discriminating reason distinguishing core verities from fleeting passions. For Stoics, wisdom fueled virtues through principled action harmonizing with nature's order. Seneca urged against confusion wisdom with knowledge alone, but as a function of regulating judgment and behavior. Wisdom anchored ethics through intuitive comprehension of reason's benevolent imperatives. Today, wisdom develops through contemplating ethics dilemmas and examining problematic thought patterns identified through daily experiences. Questioning absolutist attitudes exposes assumptions warranting deeper reflection. Consistently maintaining openness amid cognitive dissonance strengthens flexibility tempering conclusions with nuance. Choosing responsibilities aligned with conscience over fleeting desires nurtures coherent principles. Wisdom remains a continuous, deliberate refinement of thought and deed toward comprehending life's purposes. Temperance. To Stoics, temperance promoted inner harmony by regulating desires rationally rather than impulsively. While desires themselves proved natural, temperance regulated them appropriately through reason and ethics versus craving indulgence. With passions and vices threatening virtue when uncontrolled, Temperance-anchored moderation balancing needs with principles. Zeno viewed temperance as consummate self-discipline over uncontrolled appetites through voluntary limitations by reason's governance. Seneca argued desires posed dangers unchecked yet tempered within rational limitations uplifted character. Excess promised harm while sufficiency nurtured well-being via reasonableness. Epictetus proposed measuring temperance's progress through daily assessments, distinguishing needs from cravings while prioritizing the former helpfully. Deliberately envisioning cravings harms motivated moderation through analytical consideration versus willpower alone. Journaling detected vulnerabilities like fatigue fueling overindulgence, cultivating strategies like rest, routines, and appreciation. Temperance anchored virtue by focusing energies where most constructive according to conscience versus caprice. Purposeful simplicity freed attachments complicating presence while cultivating gratitude for life's genuine blessings. Voluntarily limiting unnecessary spending curbed distractions nurturing community over materialism isolating. Moderation balanced diverse goods without excessively privileging any. Temperance remains vital today. Habitually monitoring consumption patterns identifies craving triggers prompting healthier habits. Regularly envisioning fulfillment through virtues like contribution versus indulgence strengthens priorities. Simplifying lifestyle declutters life's meaning toward shared human purposes beyond fleeting consumption. Temperance coordinates desires helpfully by moderating immoderation through reason's governance. While courage appears straightforward, sustaining fortitude amid internal and external turmoil demands ongoing cultivation. Journaling analyzes thought distortions fueling excess distress, such as catastrophizing minor setbacks. Daily contemplation of exemplary perseverance, such as reform leaders enduring oppression, nourishes courage for greeting both hardships and blessings with equanimity. Practicing difficulty visualization prepares the mind. Imagining prudent, dignified responses to potential impediments like bereavement or failure strengthens through rehearsing virtue over conjecture. Introspection identifies vulnerabilities like fatigue catalyzing irritation, developing strategizing like rest, simplicity, and humor to bolster composure. Fortitude emerges through incremental, persevering effort rather than fleeting feats alone. Resolving to endure tedium, discomfort, or frustrations with integrity cultivates resistance to distressing impulses through principled reasoning. Viewing distress provocations, internally or externally induced, as opportunities to exercise virtue anchors character. Wisdom, continued. While wisdom appears to culminate knowledge, its cultivation necessitates continual honing through rigorous self-reflection and consideration of multiple perspectives. Journaling identifies stubborn perspectives warranting re-examination and exposes logical inconsistencies threatening integrity. Questioning absolutes fosters appreciation of complexity beyond opinions. Thoughtfully exploring alternative viewpoints without defensiveness nurtures flexibility and nuance tempering conclusions. Viewing life's dilemmas from diverse angles cultivates awareness of assumptions' confines.